Yo, this is WSoul13 bringing you Raid Shadow Legends, and today we get a surprise. We got a guaranteed Lego Genzo for 120 ancient shards. Well, some people may have went after Vizier, and it's probably impossible to get up that many ancient shards from then to right now. If you're playing free to play, or even if you're a low spender, it might be impossible for you to have gotten Genzo anyway. If you skip Vizier, is Genzo worth getting? So that is the question we're gonna try to answer: is if Genzo is worth it, right? Spoiler alert, I think no. Let's take a look. So A1 is a 3-hitter. Each hit is a fill of this champion's third meter, so it's an 18% third meter fill. Not great. Attacks all enemies. 75% chance of placing decreased defense. Alright, so AoE decreased defense. Each critical hit fills the champion's third meter by 10. Alright, so this could get up to 50% fill, and then you put decreased third meter on, and it's a 3-turn cooldown. So that's actually pretty good. Attacks one enemy, will ignore unkillable and shield buff. Fill the champion third meter by 30, and then 60 instead if the target has 50% or less HP after this attack. Okay. Also decrease cooldown of Steel Parting and Fated Vengeance if this kills an enemy. Okay. It's an interesting kit. I'll grant them that. It is a very interesting kit. Let's take a look at the passive. It's increase champion speed by 10, res by 50. If the number of champions on this champion team is equal to or lower. Okay. Always works when fighting bosses. Okay. Plus 10 speed, plus 50 resistance. Equal or lower, but this effect always works when fighting bosses. Okay. So it's a free plus 10 plus 50 speed. 105 speed. Okay. It's a very unique kit. I'll grant them that. It is a very unique kit, and I don't know if it's gonna be good enough for things like Hydra Boss. I mean, AoE decreased defense is probably gonna be a thing against Hydra Boss, right? And then this could be a DPS champ for Hydra Boss. I don't know where else he could actually like smash content in, you know? So I don't know if this hits hard enough to be a finisher for Doom Tower. That I'm actually not sure of. And if you use him as a finisher for Doom Tower, he does free up a decreased defense spot on your team. So he can do the decreased defense himself, boost his third meter up, and do this on whichever target you want to get rid of, I guess. So I don't know. I'm not entirely sold on Genzo, especially at 120 ancient shards. Maybe half that price, like 60, would be like, okay, that will be a gimme. I can actually get him. This is so funny because I was actually at 130 when I pulled yesterday, and just from the random stuff I did today and all the chests I pulled, I'm up to over 120. So I can go for him if I wanted to. Yes, guaranteed on 120th, and then you'll get on your last shard. Yep. Won't reset your mercy, and if you pull him, that's it. So I think he could have gone for the champ chase, right? So this is the other kind of unfortunate thing if you're doing Genzo. I mean, you know, you usually don't get rewards anyway from these guaranteed events, so maybe this is actually a good thing. because usually there's no summon rush or champ chase to go along with it. They're throwing a summon rush with it, right? So 120 times 20 is 2,400. So you'll be 250, 160 away from an epic skill book. Not bad, you know. If this was champ chase, I think getting this 3,500 on this legendary book would have been very, very possible. This chicken, maybe not, but the legendary book for sure could have been very, very possible. Right, so I think that's it. It's fine. I mean, they're offering up Draco and Hedgie as a 10x too. Right. Draco and Hedgie as a 10x. Okay, most of us, if not all of us, should not even touch this part of the event, right? So just don't even think about that. Everybody knows Hedgie and Draco are amazing, but definitely 10x is basically 0%. 0% chance. I mean, you can get lucky, obviously. I've gotten lucky. If you play this game long enough, you'll get lucky. That's the other thing too I wanted to emphasize is if you play this game long enough, you will get lucky. Which is the way it is, because it's gambling. A lot of the shard pulling is gambling, so yeah, if you gamble like over the course of 2 years, you're gonna hit something. It doesn't mean that you could make it happen right on the day you want to make it happen. So that's the issue, right? So we can do some of the Vildrax event too. Just kind of take a look, because this does kind of tie into fusion events, which I think is the guided luck of the game. So like to me, the more kind of like smart money is on the fusion events. Why? Because you control the outcome. Because, you know, the luck part is, are you gonna pull something useful when you do open shards for it, right? So yesterday I kind of pulled something useful. That weird new epic that they have that increases poison stuff and puts toxic, puts poison sensitivity on. And the other part is like, okay, let's take a look at the champ training event real quick. So this one actually, I wouldn't mind going all the way up to 11,000 if I could. You know, I'm not gonna force it, but if I could, I wouldn't mind, because I get a legendary book and an epic book on the process. I mean, if this was a void shard, I think I would have like totally tried to smash this all the way to 11,500. But 6650 is a little steep, but it's honestly not that bad. I got this 6600 not even trying on that champ training tournament. We have 3 days to go. Yeah, for sure that should be pretty easy. So the issue now is, are you going to be dry for the next champ training event, and are you going to have to be burning up a lot of food to get that next champ training event done for the next fusion event? Fair question, and I think that might be true, that you'll end up kind of tapping into your reserves a little bit. So for me in particular, I do have some reserves, right? So I'll show you right now what my reserves look like. So over the years of playing Raid, you're gonna accumulate a lot of epic champs, right? And I keep one of each just because, you know, it might be useful someday, somehow. I keep one of each. And then I keep some rares that I have rare champs of playing in the game to do as faction crypt guardians, but not really that important, right? So the reason why this is kind of paying off now is because if you do pull a dupe, now they power up your epic champs, right? So this is the tricky part. The tricky part is, how do you tap into your epic reserves? Let's say you're already done with the game, or like you're already pretty satisfied with what you've got in the game. I mean, I still got somebody like Aox in there. I got somebody like another Umbrella. Okay, I don't really need Umbrella. I got somebody like, I think I have Tyrell in here somewhere. I have, yeah, Tyrell's there. Another Jureg, although I already tapped into my Jureg. I think I have Toragi in here somewhere. If he's not in here, he's in my actual main. Oh, there's Toragi right there. So there are some like killer epics here, you know, that could still actually come out of the vault. Crimson Helm could be one of them if I needed a solo champ for Bomo. If that strategy still works, it's the jury's still out whether that Bomo solo thing will still work after the patch. We'll talk about it when the time comes, I guess, but as of right now, it's looking iffy whether that's still soloable or no. So, there we go. That's kind of what I wanted to talk about today. I mean, Genzin, not really a slam dunk, free-to-play, low-spender type champ. I think could be good in Doom Tower, like in stun set, or like in a damaging set if he deals a lot of damage. I haven't looked up his multipliers. I don't know how hard he hits, but if he hits hard, could be a finisher for Doom Tower. Maybe. I'm not sure. About that. But definitely in stun set could be good in Doom Tower. Yeah, I think in stun set could be pretty good in Doom Tower. Because you get the AoE, decreased defense, you know, and then you get a lot of turns. So yeah, I think he's not bad. He's just not great. He's not Lady Kimmy, that's for sure. Not Lady Kimmy, definitely not Vizier. Not Vizier, not Lady Kimmy. So I think this is an easy one to skip, right? Even if you do have the 120, but you know, having a unique champ is always good, because you never know when they could actually turn the tide and just be extremely useful in the game, right? So it's a gamble either way, right? If you can get him now, you don't get him, that's a gamble, and if you do get him now, it is also a gamble. But I think the safer money is just to save your shards for next time, and hopefully to give something better than this, right? So we'll see. I mean, I skipped out Vizier because I already had Vizier. So Vizier might have been a guy I pulled for, actually, last time. And I wouldn't be able to pull for this guy, so yeah. I'm thinking Vizier might have some applications in Hydra Boss. Well, we'll see, because he is just a single target type champ on his A1, but his other parts of his kit might come into play against Hydra Boss, right? So we'll see. We'll see if that advice panned out for people or not. So we'll see you all next time, okay?